4th and short. Mayfield over the middle, and Evans makes the catch.
There's the matchup up top, A.J. Terrell versus Mike Evans.
Fake to Bucky Irving.
That's where Baker wants to go.
He throws. It's caught. Touchdown. Ibuka. His first NFL score. Second down at 8. Mayfield fires over the middle.
With the football, take better care of it.
16 pitch last year. Mayfield using his feet. First down and more inside the 10. And Mayfield on second down. Caught by Irving inside the 5. He dives towards the pylon. Touchdown! Mayfield on first down. Throws. End zone. Caught. Touchdown!
1-on-1 with Mike Hughes. Baker Mayfield with the ball placement. How many times did I say that?
Wirtz came back to practice this week. He's getting closer. Mayfield, end zone, caught for the touchdown, Ryan Miller. Ibuka looking for a block, got it. Emeka Ibuka, touchdown Tampa Bay. He got the block 10 years ago. And here he is, the National Football League, as what a throw. Mike Evans on a perfect throw from Baker Mayfield
that they need right now.
Blitz coming off the edge with Petrie. Mayfield goes by Petrie and gets the first down. Pressure off the edge. Mayfield steps through. And he's tripped up with a first down by Gardner Johnson. Toe.
The back's back at 2nd and 10. Mayfield looking for Ibuka.
Oh, what a
catch! He hauls it in. He was matched up with Sauce. 3rd down and 8 for Mayfield and the Bucs. And the pass is caught for a first down. From the Jets 30. Here's Shepard, tripped up, still going.
He gets Sterling Shepard free.
1st and goal, slant, touchdown. Mike Evans.
The awareness of Baker Mayfield and Mike.
3rd down and 2. Mayfield fires. It's complete for a first down to the Jets' 43-yard line. 3rd and 9. Mayfield looking. Stays on his feet. Cuts to the outside. And Baker Mayfield with his legs.
Mike Evans, but really it's been the match of zone and a little bit of pressure as well.
On 2nd and 12, Evans in the battle with Sauce Gardner. And Mike Evans. Empty backfield, 3rd down and 9. Mayfield complete. And it's a first down. Fake to Irving. Mayfield on first down. It is complete. And taken out near midfield by Sterling Shepard.
You know, Mike Evans not in the game. Remember, he has that hamstring issue.
2nd down and 7. Fake toss to Irving. Mayfield looking. Finds the marker. First down and more. Still going. And he's tripped up by the last line of defense. That was Carter. As Mayfield gains 33.
This is what you love about Baker. Just look at his eyes. He's waiting. Wants to go downfield. Forget it. I'll do it myself. Tuck it and run.
On 2nd and 10. Mayfield's pass is caught. It's Ibuka. It's first down at the New York 38.
And it makes sense. Emeka Ibuka has been phenomenal for
4-man rush. Mayfield pumps, looks, points, throws, completes. Mayfield on the run. There's Ibuka who's got the catch for first down. Field goals, including a 65-yarder today. Now it's Mayfield looking. Rolling. Going deep, has a man. Ibuka! He's got it! Touchdown, Tampa! From 77.
this offense, and this play wasn't designed to go for a touchdown. Let me say that. Ibuka is basically a clear-out route, but Makuba, the safety, gets tied up, his eyes in the wrong place, and Blankenship can't make the play. Whoa. Threading the needle.
3-0 to this point, but in a big hole right here. Mayfield, second down. Buying more time, looking, floating on far side. Oh, beauty of a pass, and he's going to go all the way. Bucky Irving, touchdown. They got a 77 and a 72-yarder.
Incredible play by Baker in this offensive line, keeping the play alive. Not much rush. They're trying to cage rush him like Sirianni was so.
Third down, Mayfield zips one. It is caught. First down, Bucs. It's Godwin, reliable. 3rd and 6. Blitz. Mayfield in trouble. Steps away. Way to go for a first. Mayfield's going to get there. The scrambling legs of Baker Mayfield keeps the drive alive. How did he get out of that?
Cage that rush that Sirianni talked about. Campbell, Smith, Carter on him. Those shallow cuts.
Tight end Durham on the move. There's a block, and here comes Mayfield. He's wide open downfield. He's got his receiver. And they won their first 3 games by a total of 6 points. 3rd down and 4, Mayfield. He escapes again on the move. Down goes the defender Jones and works his way from the 41. Mayfield to the air, 10 of 12 with time and deep, and he's got him downfield. Nice looking catch, Ibuka. Fake to White, blocked by Wirfs, 1st and 10. Caught him downfield. That's a great catch by Tez Johnson. Been big, a 27-yard catch. 3rd down, 15, Mayfield. Winds up, throws, caught, touchdown! Ibuka right on the money. Mayfield with a touchdown throw. And the Buccaneers are back on top. 2-point try. Mayfield. And caught for the 2 points. Grab there, Ibuka. History in motion, Tez Johnson. Mayfield 1st and 10. Good cup and the throw.
Right there with the 3rd down conversion.
They need the 46 of Seattle. 3rd and 13. Mayfield deep, and he's got Ibuka. He's got him. Caught inside the 5. To the Seahawks, his mind clearly on his dad. 1st and 10. Here comes Mayfield. Right down the middle he goes. Tez Johnson crossing midfield. Has taken his team from behind 3 times to win games. Can he do it again? Right down the middle. It's Ibuka will take it inside. Is White. Mayfield to the air. Wirfs the block. Buying time into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. It's Shepard. Sterling Shepard catches it.
We saw him on 1st down with a catch. First play of the game. Ibuka you're talking about, and there may be looking his way. It's not him, but on the sideline it is ruled a catch. Here he is on 2nd down and 8. He connects. Ibuka to the San Francisco side of the 50. And surgery in January. Here's a 1st and 10 pass play. To Otten, the tight end, stays in bounds and then is picked up and thrown down. Receivers top 2 in franchise history in receptions.
They're amazing.
2nd and 1. There's White, another guy trying a hurdle move.
Incredible job of moving defenders.
On 2nd and 10, there was a blitz and a touchdown pass as Baker reacted to the on-rusher and got rid of it in time.
Someone's got to break a tackle to get this 1st down.
Of course, he's got Sterling Shepard out there, his old college teammate. But he's not going to have a chance. Oh, yes, he is. He fights through the sack. Looking for 1st down yard. Oh, my goodness, he's done it again. Oh, that is pure Baker Mayfield. Absolute Baker at his best. He fought through them all.
This is Baker Mayfield, the original OG from Oklahoma when they started with all those quarterbacks. And when I said someone needed to break a tackle,
I didn't necessarily mean Baker needed to break 4 tackles.
No kidding.
Now he has a system, and it's in place, and they're all together, and when you win, solves a lot of stuff.
2nd and 11. Going for a big ball. Down the field. Got an open target. Oh, what a catch. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tez Johnson has his first NFL touchdown and a magnificent flip to go with it.
This is a simple seam route from the middle. And he's saying, hey, I'm open. He had a different route, and you have to adjust there. But lead, though, it's slightly different. You got to be protective and be smart.
Rifles it. Complete to Shepard. There goes Shepard. Shepard stays in bounds and finally slips at the 5th time.
Longest drought
that they came up with one. Longest drought all time in NFL history. Here's a pass down the middle, and Cameron Johnson has another catch. 2nd one in a row.
So far tonight, on 2nd and 7, play action, Baker. There he is, Ibuka with a big gain.
Now they bring in Sean Tucker in the backfield. He's got a lot of speed, too.
2nd and 8, Tez Johnson, he's got plenty of speed, gets a block, hops toward the end zone, spinning touchdown. Little shoulder fake. What a beautiful throw and catch as Cade Otton makes the grab.
They've hit on some good players, some good tough players.
Here's Ibuka. Tampa Bay trying to say, don't forget about us. He's down inside the 40.
3rd down and 8. They must get to the Saints 32 for a first down. As Mayfield fires, it is caught. There is a flag. Ibuka makes the catch. First down yardage. Attempted 50 passes. Much different story today as they've kept it on the ground for the most part. Only 9 pass attempts for Mayfield. This is number 10.
But it's really about a brotherhood, a family, and Bo Nix and his family taking in Tez Johnson.
2nd down and 7. This is Cade Otton. Dives towards the end zone.
And Ibuka is healthy after a nagging hamstring that he injured 3 weeks ago. Here's a pass play across the middle. There he is. Ibuka cutting and slashing down to about the 38-yard line of New England.
And they've had some good defenses, just to give you a heads up.
Yeah. Another first down. Little play action. He's looking deep. Now comes to the right side. Ibuka is in for the touchdown.
Baker, he pump fakes there, resets, and fires. And it's 180.
And the fake. And the pass down the middle. He's there. Beautiful throw. And Ibuka has a big gain. Baker from the gun. New England rushing 4. Baker steps up in the pocket. Now flush. Now throws. And it's caught. It's caught on the sideline.
It's great defense. Baker Mayfield extending the play, throwing a dime on the corner.
Okay, out of timeouts from the 11. Baker stepping up and fires. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Tez Johnson.
What a throw.
Send it to the lab. Pump fake Mayfield. It's handled downfield by Shepard. Character. Joni loves Chachi. The run. Mayfield. There were like 7 shake and bakes in there. Tucker in at running back. Mayfield. He's going to run it in for the touchdown. Buccaneers answer. And Mayfield chucks it into the crowd.
They run a zone read on Joey Bosa.
24 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down and 2 for Tampa Bay. Trying to get into field goal range. Mayfield. That's a long pass, and it's hauled in by Shepard in those games. Mayfield steps up. Mayfield fake. Mayfield runs for the first down. 201 yards on the ground. Shotgun. Mayfield's going to throw for it, and he's got his man in stride. Sean Tucker breaks away for the touchdown. What a day! But they trail by 12. Mayfield steps up. Oh, he puts some zip on it to Cade Otton. First down into Buffalo territory as he's down at the 46.
2nd and 4. Mayfield, the middle of the field, touchdown brought in by Johnson.
Take that, Collinsworth. There we go. Nice move. Again, setting it up inside. And this is when you're not the biggest guy in the world, it takes a little courage to make that catch right there, but all 156.
Pressure coming. Baker in trouble. Gets away from Buda Baker. Baker Mayfield on the run. Chucks it to Godwin, who breaks the tackle on a first down and more. Godwin of the stiff arm and out of bounds in Arizona territory. Otten in motion. Mayfield, pressure comes, floats it out for Godwin. Down the sideline. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay. He's down at the 9. Mayfield, pressure comes. Able to get away. Mayfield on the run. 1st down and more. And a beeline to the sideline where he ducks out of bounds.
And why is this so important? You can look at all the guys that are walked up in there, right? You see him direct Bucky Irving right up into the middle. That's the one that gets overpowered by Cody Simon. It kind of flushes.
Nope, quick snap. Mayfield on 4th and 2 over the middle. Oh, he squeezes it into a tight window. 1st and goal at the 9. Otten in motion. Look for Otten, not there. Goes the other direction, and it's Tristan Wirfs. The All-Pro.
Yeah, and just dotting your T's and checking dotting your I's and checking your T's. He's on the ball, so that means Amuka's got to be off. Everything's good from a formational standpoint.
3rd and 8 at the 35. Straight drop for Mayfield. Open is Abuka. It's a 1st down and more inside the 45. 2nd and 8. Mayfield finds Godwin. Godwin with room to roam inside the 20, and Godwin upended at the Arizona.
And Irving the back. Play action Mayfield. Goes to his 2nd option. This is Godwin on the play. Godwin inside the 25. Get a step further and really pour their hearts into it with their families. 3rd down and 8. Mayfield up the middle. He's got to get to the 38. He's got the 1st down. Swerving, diving, and taken down by Rumpf. Out to the 42.
0 for 6 went over 10 yards on his attempts.
Irving was the back. Here's his 2nd down and 10. And the pass caught there today is 250th game played. Here comes Mayfield. 3rd down, 8, running again as he always does so effectively on 3rd down. Finds refuge on the sideline. 1st down run, Baker Mayfield.
To the outside he goes. Caught! And the crowd loves that because Mike...
They got some guys that can get after the quarterback now. They don't always have to blitz.
Yeah, that's 6 straight games with a sack for the rookie. Mayfield fires open. Caught. Flag thrown, though. Abuka, another Ohio State product. 19th overall pick in the draft. Fired over the middle. Caught! Does he get in? The officials come in to see where it's spotted just out. Irving back in there. Fake to him. Mayfield deep down the right side. That's hauled in at the 33-yard line.
Release this football and wait till you see McMillan, who hasn't played this year. Look at this. Now we'll go ahead and throw. Watch it. Watch this. He's still running his route. That ball is past half.
10 penalties. It's 1 every 3 minutes. Mayfield. Deep down the left sideline. Got a man wide open. Tackled to the 26 and then getting out of bounds. Mike Evans. Play action. Ton of time. Fired. Hauled in. Mayfield now 11 of 21 for 173 off the fake. Going deep downfield for Evans. He's got it. He and Bryant against each other. It's almost a no contest situation. Well, 2nd down and goal. 4-man rush. Pass. Caught. Touchdown. Devin Cope.
Of course, the big tight end Pitts.
Drive starts from the 10. Mayfield throws. Evans. Back shoulder makes the grab.
Terrell can do here. He's in phase. But where this football is thrown and the chemistry you have there with Baker.
Tucker's already been into the end zone once tonight. Here's the pass. Hold in. Chris Godwin for the touchdown. White is the running back. Stays in the block. Flares out. Pass into the end zone. And that's Godwin again. All 8 points.
for Chris.
Throwing for the end zone, Mike Evans. Touchdown! That's a Buccaneer touchdown. Blitz is on. Everybody's coming. Mayfield will get out of it. He's got plenty of room to get the first down, and he's going to cross midfield and go down the sideline, churning to the 40. Boy. Does Mayfield have time to throw? He does, and oh yes, Emeka Egbuka has it. Trailing by 3. Second down 4. He's going to get out of it, and Baker's going to run and keep on running across the 30, across the 40, and out of bounds. What a play by Baker Mayfield.
Down and 7 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield sets, throws, and it's caught for a Buccaneers first down. Third down and 4. Mayfield throws.
Nice.
End zone. Touchdown. Chris Godwin.
That was a beautiful route by Chris Godwin.
Third down and 5. Mayfield, Evans. Buccaneers first down.
They want to have a run or try to make a run in the playoffs.
Brian Burns is having an outstanding season for the Giants, second in the league in sacks. Pump fake on second down. Mayfield throws. McMillan makes the catch. Jalen McMillan playing in only his 3rd game this season, coming off the neck injury. National championship in January. Pass is caught by Tez Johnson for a Buccaneers first down, 17 yards to the Dolphins 30.
And that is a very nice job by Baker Mayfield. What you're watching is him having a pump fake, and you see Rasul Douglas, he's staying low.
Third down and 3. First down and more. McMillan into Dolphins territory.
McMillan gets an easy completion.
In Dolphins territory now, Mayfield able to stay on his feet. Looked as if he was going to be sacked. And then he finds his man, Evans.
I mean, Quentin Bell had him dead to rights. I have no idea.
That started each and every game.
Right, remember, he battled bone bruises, shoulder injuries, but finds himself out there playing.
Pass complete, Godwin. And Godwin is out across the 40, midfield. And finally chased down from first and goal from the Dolphins 4. Mayfield throws, end zone, touchdown, Evans. Wow, that was quick.
My thoughts exactly, Kenny. There's Mike Evans, and then what he's going to do is move inside just to break.
A lot of stress on those front 3 guys, doesn't it? Play fake. Mayfield slings it for the first time, and a sliding catch for the veteran Mike Evans. Plays 5 runs. This time they fake it to him. Mayfield look downfield, and then he'll take off. Baker, no slide, lowers the shoulder, delivers the blow, and Mayfield from the pocket swings it across the middle. Touchdown, Cade Otton. And Tampa Bay right down the field on first blood. Nice run and pass mix.
And Baker Mayfield, what a start for this Bucs offense. A little bit of Bucky Irving in the run game, some clutch throws.
After that opening drive, some things to clean up and pressure up the middle. Mayfield has to back off, but he finds Evans. A flag is down in the secondary as Evans worked free. Mayfield on the move, steps up, and gets a block, and it runs sideways and takes his shot at the end of the play from Mike Jackson.
Understand that's going to be the emphasis.
Mayfield on 3rd and 3, pressure is picked up, pump fake, he escapes, and Mayfield going to scoop for a first down and slide out at the 45. All 3 timeouts. Mayfield on the move here, stepping up, trying to create, go scanning the field, so he got the ball. And now finally throws it down to Otton. Otton banged out of bounds at the 31. That play took about 30 seconds to unfold.
Unbelievable.
That's just Baker being Baker.
There's that. Remember, that ball is a legal forward pass. What a play by Baker Mayfield.
If you're Carolina, you had them covered. You had them all locked down.
Backbreaking.
Somebody's just got to come up and make a play, but that's what you expect. 3 to 5.
On the move on second down, Mayfield pitches it downfield, and wide open is Tez Johnson. They left him alone. Tampa content to be patient here and chew on this clock. And there's a catch by Godwin. It's another first down. It's a bootleg. Mayfield on the move, flips it short, catch made, first down. Cade Otton, a monster game, a touchdown to open it, and perhaps a catch to seal it. 20 yards there.
It's almost too easy, Chris.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my. See, I'm back on my bullshit. Ayy, see, I'm back on my bullshit. Came a long way from school, bitch. We them niggas been banging and walking with full clips. Pocket filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the silent, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he rat, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make the news quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips, but these niggas won't shoot shit.